Planespotting live from Lake City just after 3 o'clock. Full Desert Flights. I could catch you on Sunday evening coming back from New Orleans. Welcome in, everybody. A little music bed under me like they do in fancy radio programs. So thanks for everybody joining me here on Pip's Planespotting Live. Glad you could join me. Let me know that everything looks and sounds okay. I think it's sounding okay. Trying to stabilize the connection there is always a challenge against cement, but we are on the air here from beautiful Salt Lake City. Make sure if you're new to the channel that you like and subscribe. And most importantly, let me know that you can hear and see everything all right. Nice day in Salt Lake City today. A little cool, around 60 degrees, but down here in the valley, partly cloudy skies. Hey Trey, good to see you. Welcome in. Sorry about that technical issue earlier, just trying to reconnect there. The internet is always interesting, right? Let me know that you can hear and see me, everything okay. Broadcasting in 1080p today. Hello. Don't be shy like Trey and Desert Dwight. Say hi. We are just getting underway here. Downtown Salt Lake City. Thanks to DFW for the thumbnail. DFW Planespotters for the thumbnails. He was nice enough to create those. Looks great. Glad you could join us today. Thanks for the like. If you're new to the channel, I encourage you to like and subscribe. So nice to have everybody on board. Pip's Planespotting Live. So good to see you and hear you. Should be a lovely day. Got a lot of cargoes coming in the 5 o'clock hour. Should expect our departures here to Europe shortly. Keeping an eye on the radar. There we can see the valley to the southeast. I am here, Bubback. No, I'm good to go. I am here, Bubback. No, I'm good to go. Ready and rolling, and thanks for that like and subscribing. We were testing out at maybe a little bit early, and that's probably what you saw. So I'm here. Got the ATC back, decided to remember to buy the batteries. Got a yellow banana alert. Spirit getting ready to depart on this side on an A320. Yeah, so we've got Delta 2116, a 737-900, a Airbus A330 from Amsterdam, and Spirit. Yeah, buddy, who doesn't love the flying bananas? Thanks for that like and the support. There they are. And then behind them, we've got the A330 headed to Amsterdam. As usual, here around 3 o'clock, and then Paris will be a short time after that. Going to stay on North Float today. Again, we're going to favor the east side thanks to the sun on the west side. But decided we haven't had some good cargo action, so we're going to stay on this side, which primarily will be our cargo side if ATC continues to route things the way they are. There you can see some clouds, and if you look closely, you can even see a little snow on the top of the mountains, and there on Mount Olympus. Yeah, some of the snow resorts have already started having some snow here in Salt Lake City. Inbound to us will be SkyWest 3726 from Palm Springs on runway 34 right, then Delta 1336 on a 737-800. Desert Dwight, not a snow fan? Are you like infidel firemen and you just want to live somewhere warm? I understand that, but it's kind of nice to see it for a change. It's nice and cool. And don't forget to hit that like button, the thumbs up, let you know you're enjoying the program so other people can know about it. Thanks so much for that. Welcome in, everyone. Pip's Planespotting Live, just on the air. Yeah, they did the emergency test. Yes, they did. As we see 3726 fly by us on runway 34 right, and then we'll have a 737-800.
Welcome in, everyone. Pips Planespotting Live. Looks like our Spirit flight has been pegged for a flow time into Las Vegas, it appears. We are on 1.119.05 for Salt Lake City Tower on runway 34 right, which is our favorable runway today. Thanks for the like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Here's our 737-800 arriving from Kansas City. Thanks for that like. Looking good. Inbound from Kansas City. Thank you for that like. All right, our Delta 737-900 will be the first to depart. You got a nice little variety there. Got a 737-900, an Airbus A320neo, an A330neo, and a Southwest 737-700. Ooh, a Global Express. Off to Seattle, I believe, with this one. Of course, Seattle, one of the hubs of Delta. Here you can see the Global Express in the background. I know our friend Infidel Fireman had an interview with another airline today, so wish him good vibes. A second interview. Hello, everyone. Welcome into Pips Planespotting Live. Just getting underway here, 3:15 local time. Checking out our 737-900 departing to Seattle there. And next up will be our A330 Delta 56 headed to Amsterdam right there. Make sure you like, get the old thumbs up. Thank you very much for that like. Welcome in, everyone. So glad you could join me on a beautiful day. A little cool, about 60 degrees here in Salt Lake City, but I like it. Hey, Randy. Hello. Hello. Randy in Omaha, our friend. Good to see you. Just in time for the A330. Hey, Kagan. Hello. I bet it is. You had hot temperatures earlier. Now it sounds more reasonable. Okay, Aviation, what's happening? Just in time for our A330 departing. Thanks for that like, and if you haven't had a chance, get the old thumbs up going. Good to see you, okay, Aviation. Next up, Southwest 737 on runway 34 right. Thank you for that like, as always. Good man. Long live the CRJ 200. There's D Beast, our friend. All right, Southwest Airlines. Got a little shadow over the beginning of runway 34 right there. I'm just waiting for you to change your name again, D Beast, to Long Live the CRJ. Hello, everyone. Welcome into Pip's Plane Spotting Live. Infidel Fireman sneaking in to make an appearance. Howdy, howdy. Justin Allen, one of the founding members of the Premium Economy Club. Good afternoon. Thanks so much for that like, and welcoming everybody to Pip's Plane Spotting Live. We got clouds to the north, mostly cloudy skies in Ogden where I live, but partly cloudy skies down here in Salt Lake City. Hey, speaking of the CRJ, there it is, CRJ 200. Believe headed to Butte, Montana. Thank you for that like. So it looks like they're doing an old school A330 300 for the Paris flight. Speaking of that, I'm sure many of you saw United announcing they're going to purchase an additional, is it 60 787s and like 80 A380 Airbus or something like that. Staying active. United is purchasing all those planes. OK Aviation. Our Delta 560 on an Airbus A321 from Las Vegas is 5 miles out. So here goes our A330 off to Paris. Yeah, I did just see the eye candy, and thank you for the like, by the way. I'm sure you hit that like button and hit the heart button as well. There you go. I saw Flare 318 earlier. Thanks for his thumbnail as well. Look at you, T Beast. You're obviously having too much fun. What's up, DFW Plane Spotters? Good job on the thumbnail. Looks good. Thanks for your help. Thanks for the like, too. Yeah, the old school A330. Oh, D Beast. The haterade is on full mode. Oh, thanks. Thanks, DFW Plane Spotters. Appreciate it. It's very kind of you. There goes off to Paris. Meanwhile, hanging out. Martinique. Jean-Michel. Bonjour. Welcome to Pip's Plane Spotting Live. Here's Airbus A321 landing from Las Vegas. Thank you for the like. And if you're new to the channel, I encourage you to describe. Louis, one of our great moderators and generous contributors. So nice to see you. Good evening. From the Netherlands. Southwest test was pretty good. Did fairly well on it. Just going to see, they said it's basically rapid fire, so they didn't give you much time to think about it. You had to do 40 questions in 30 minutes. I did okay. I don't know how everybody else did. What I'll say is they said that they're going to take look at who's got the best scores and then go from there. So we'll see what that happens. We will see. Yeah. Yes, I will, DFW. Yep. Most likely they'll probably do a phone interview first and then they'll fly you out. If you get a job offer, then yeah, you'll be in Dallas. Well, thanks so much, OK Aviation. I hope I get it too. I was really close on the United job, but just came up a little bit short. So, got a full bevy of moderators. Our next departure is that Airbus A320 right there from Salt Lake City, heading to Las Vegas, but they've got a flow time, so it looks like SkyWest 3693 headed to Burbank will be ahead of them. And we have an inbound Cessna Citation business jet. Was looking in the 5 o'clock hour, should have 4 cargo arrivals. Got the ATC chatter back rolling. Yeah, so I count the, looks like 5 o'clock. Those would be our lone arrivals in the 5 o'clock hour, those cargoes. Welcome in, everyone. Thanks so much for the like. If you're new to the channel, I encourage you to like and subscribe. This is Salt Lake City. Yep, DFW. That's right. Chicago to San Francisco. That means the 757 might be going away. Hello, hello, everyone. The Jet A smells delicious. Delicious. Also, I don't know if you saw in the news that Porter Airlines from Canada is going to be flying their Embraer E195 E2s to Los Angeles and San Francisco early next year. Thank you, Louie. That's right, Toronto. Yep. Good, Carolina. Yeah, I remembered. I was like, I should put the stream. I should put the link on there for sometimes if it doesn't connect. I'm still learning that, but thanks for the links. OBS was giving me trouble today. I've got to figure it out. So thank you for clicking on that link and the like, and welcome in, Carolina. Great show last night, and then I think you've got one tomorrow, if I saw correctly. This Delta connection flight going to Burbank, California. What's for dinner, Louie? What is for dinner? All right, so we're going to keep an eye on that Las Vegas flow time for Spirit right there. And there's another CRJ 200. Thanks, DFW. Yeah, join our Facebook page so you can share photos and of your aviation journeys or your plane spawning. So, yeah, it's really all about everybody. Hello, everyone. Welcome into Pip's Plane Spawning Live. Yes, it is a late dinner for you, Louie, so thanks for making time for us. I know it's close to bedtime out there, and Chantel's probably asleep. If you're new to the channel, I encourage you to like and subscribe. Hit that thumbs up button. This is downtown Salt Lake City, about 10-15 minutes from the airport here. All right, SkyWest 4237 headed to Butte. That means that last one was actually headed to Elko. Butte, Montana. Oh, you would know better than anybody, D-Beast. You're a fully fledged flight dispatcher now. By the way, have you gotten your certificate yet? Or your license? Your license to practice? Can you tell me about the thing? That's true. That's true, Infidel. But he at least gets the license. It's like the learner's permit, right? Cool. Our Spirit Airlines flight continues to wait while that looks like Learjet lands on runway 35. Funny guy, funny guy. Thanks for that like. If you haven't yet, hit that thumbs up button there on the screen below the broadcast screen. Funny guy. If only most things were that easy. If only that were true. I don't know if I've ever told you this, DBs, but my comp check lasted 2 days. It was a 2-day comp check, and it was 10 hours long each day. First day was questions, and then the next day I ran the desk while the FAA inspector watched over me for a couple hours. Yeah, and Finel's was pretty long too. Yep. Looks like our next departure will be Well, Louis, actually, if you look closely, we'll look up at the mountains, and we got a little bit of snow at the very top there. If you can kind of see there between the clouds, there was actually some snow in some of the mountains. Usually, when we start getting snow in the mountains, it's usually about this time. So this is actually pretty on par. And it really depends on the cycle of the weather, but snow really starts to kick up in late December, January. But got 1, 2, 3, 4. So an Airbus A319, an ERJ 175. Thank you for that like. A United 737, looks like 900. And also a 737 900 for Delta. We will verify that. That's just a visual as they fly by. Yep. So we got a Delta 2631 headed to Portland, United 1790 headed to Denver on an 800 series, Delta Connection 3903 headed to Oakland, and Delta 2998 on an A319. Expect minimum runway separation, huh? All right, Dave, thanks for stopping by, Infidel. Safe travels back home. Yeah, I was going to say, you're bored of me? Thanks a lot. Yeah, Western Global is hiring. Yeah, I guess they had to fill a spot, huh? Welcome in, everyone. Pip's Planespotting Live, just here past the bottom of the hour, 3:30 and change. Go. They're not messing around. They're getting them rolling. They are not messing around. Rolling down to Oakland, California on the E175. Thank you for that like. Back to Spokane, 2998 on an A319. Here we go. Yeah, DBCU are full of energy today. Spokane. They're light today. Up in a jiff. It's under 2 hours. Sounds like you got a little heat stroke too, because cuckoo. there's our spirit. Spokane is in Washington. Spokane is in Washington, my friend. Close enough. Yeah, it is close enough. It is on the eastern border of Washington and Montana. Coming our way, it'll be Southwest Airlines 2011 as well as Alpine Air Express Beechcraft 1900. Yeah, Spirit is sitting in timeout for sure. Las Vegas is too busy. It's the last place I'd want to fly an airline is Las Vegas, especially during the summertime. $37.98 heading to Kalispell, Montana. I remember that DFW when you run. Yep. No. Las Vegas is no. Mm-mm. I have no desire to fly into Las Vegas. Okay, DBC, you're right. The tiny little strip of Idaho. We're rolling to Kalispell, home of Glacier National Park. I had a brain fart there. It's like, where is it? I will work on that, D Beast. Kazakhstan. No, that is in Beechcraft. Beechcraft. Cargo. Converted cargo. Beechcraft 1900. Nope. Yeah, 16 left ain't down here. Welcome in, everyone. Pips Planespotting Live. Make sure to give us a thumbs up, a like, and subscribe so that we can continue to grow the channel. Daniel, my man. Well, the new terminal, they're finishing it up right here, and thank you for the like. I don't know the exact day, but it's supposed to be in a couple weeks here in October. And so they're getting these last few gates finished. So we check out our Alpine Express departure. Thank you for that like. Yeah, Carolina Aviation. On OBS, I know you can bring up the chat window. I think part of it too is so my monitor is directly facing, like for example, so like when the camera's pointed like this, my laptop is open right by the camera, so my eyes can see who is in the chat window. And welcome in, everybody. Pips Planespotting Live. Thank you for the like and the support. 3777 off to FAT. Probably my favorite airport, one of my favorite airport names, FAT. Fresno Air Terminal. Now named Yosemite International. Fresno Yosemite. Ah, that would explain. That might be it, Carolina. No, I don't think that Spirit flight is leaving either, DFW. It's sure hanging out here for a while. And I bet that Southwest flight is headed to Denver. I'll double check on that. Yeah, I know. I saw that. I don't know if they're transponder or they entered it incorrectly, but they're going somewhere. So Carolina Aviation, I'm not even looking into the camera right now. I'm looking at my monitor or the laptop, which has the monitor, the feed, and then the chat window next to it. Just, I don't know if you're doing the same thing, but. I bet it was probably headed to the East Coast, Carolina. Did you see where it was headed? I gotcha. Well, you can hire me. I'll be the cameraman. Oh yeah, Miami for sure. I think Miami had weather, and anything along the East Coast, you have a lot of congestion, especially on a Sunday. In fact, it's just a general rule of thumb from an aviation point of view that Florida is horrible. Thanks to UW. Why do cows wear bells? I don't know, D Beast. Why? Funny guy. Next arrival will be Frontier 2086 from Las Vegas, Seymour the Walrus. Behind them is Delta 423 from Atlanta. Meanwhile, the West runway has Northern Air Cargo 5711, which doesn't make any sense, but okay. Their horns don't work. Ha ha ha. Okay, Carolina, gotcha. Greg, great to see you, my man, out in Tennessee. Thank you for the like. Yep, that's right, DFW. Weather's one of the many reasons why I don't like Florida. That's purely for aviation purposes. What do rich people say when they tickle their children? Oh boy. I don't know if I want to know the answer to this. What? That's another reason. Yep. Don't like the spawning. Thanks for the like. Gucci Gucci. Ah, that's good, D Beast. Boy, you are full of it. Sun's got you energized. And the sand. Oh, Frontier made the last minute switch to runway 35, I think. Yep. Hey, ERB, what's happening? Thanks for the like. Good to see you, my friend. How is Brazil? It's about 60 degrees here today as the seasons are changing here in the northern hemisphere. ERB. Way to be DFW. Way to be a good, polite moderator. Keep it up. Next arrival will be on runway 35 as well. And then behind them will be, looks like a Dassault Falcon 2000 LX, an undisclosed location. If you're new to the channel, I encourage you to like and subscribe. Welcome in, everybody. And give the old thumbs up if you have a second. Nice day in Salt Lake City. Cool, but sunny. Also accurate, DFW, very accurate. Yep. Humidity is not our friend. How not to get ripped off. It says 7:58 on the 737. Well, it looks like Spirit, I think, is about to get the rolling after their flow time. That's an honest assessment right there, Carolina. Me too. I hear you. Me too. It is dry. It's a dry heat out here. Thank you for that like and welcome into Pips Plains Live. That was great, Carolina. I feel you, dude. Hey, Kyle. How's it going, buddy? Welcome in. Great to see you. We are just underway. We haven't been just about an hour rolling here. Great to see you, Kyle. There's our Northern Air Cargo. 737-800. Yeah, if I ever want to go to Florida, I'm going to have to lose a few pounds. Good call. I do watch football. Yeah, it is. Randy, typically 2 to 4:30 is about the busiest time, or I would actually say 3 to 4:30 is the busiest time here in Salt Lake City. And then again late this evening at about 9 to 11, and then in the morning from about 9 to 10:30. Yeah, Kyle, I absolutely do, for sure. In fact, I actually watch college football, but I also watch hockey. So I have the ESPN Plus plan, but it never has any of the good games on it. Thank you for the like, by the way. I'm tuning in, Pips Planespotting Live. Well, I know it has all the NHL games. I'm talking about college football, though. Kyle asked about that, and it has it rarely has any of the good games for college football. At least not the first couple weeks. Yep, got the old yellow banana. It was waiting for you, ERB. It's been hanging there for about 35, 40 minutes, waiting to go to Las Vegas. Yeah, so that is Southwest 2011 headed to Las Vegas, and Spirit 1716 headed to Las Vegas. And there's our Dassault Falcon 2000 LX. Welcome in, everybody, to Pips Planespotting Live. Thanks for the like and the support. And if you're new to the channel, don't be shy and say hi and subscribe. Yep, the old executive jet. ERB Infidel Fireman is on a flight. He had an interview today, so he was on for a few minutes earlier. And there There you go. Spirit's finally rolling. I will not say D Beast. I don't want to speak for him, but it was not a 121 carrier. I mean, I'd be happy to tell you, but I don't want to speak out of turn. So, no, it was not. It was not UPS. I'll say that much. Thank you for that like. Hey, 29 and 29. Excellent. I was hoping we can get to 50 today. We're on a good path to, and it's almost time to pull up the METAR here for current weather conditions. Thank you for that like. Thank you. No, not wheels up. No. We'll just have to wait for him to get back or on the next stream. Oh, yeah. Dario's coming in 2 minutes. Excellent, ERB. Way to go. Yep. See you later, Yellow Banana. Thanks for that like. Welcome in, everyone. Dario, there you are. ERB said you were coming just in time for the Yellow Banana. Good to see you. All right, no fighting, you two. Yes, it is nice weather. A little cool, only about 60 degrees. So when we get a chance, we'll pull up the latest weather conditions. All right, so southwest and southwest, and it's a southwest sandwich with two 737s and a A220 in between. Oh, and there's an A321 behind them and a 737. Hey, Flair, you're spotting in Ottawa right now. Excellent. That is awesome. I hope you'll remember to share some photos. That's awesome. Glad you could stop by. Flair, of course, one of our founding members of the Premium Economy Club. So glad that Flair could join us. And you can also join the Premium Economy Club if you're new for just 99 cents a month. Gives you special notifications and special recognition. Also, Louis as well. And Louis is also one of our moderators, our great moderators, too. Airbus 22300. Looks like we are going to be Congo line busy today. Thank you for the like and subscribing if you're new to the channel. I don't even, ERB, you can see there's some snow at the top of the mountains. Ooh, an E2. Excellent. I can't wait to catch one of those soon. And Flair, I don't know if you saw, but Porter's going to start flying to Los Angeles and San Francisco early next year. So that's kind of interesting. Southwest 2011 ready to roll after that flow time into Las Vegas. Then behind them is Delta 2317, 737-900, headed to Los Angeles. Flair, the E2 is one of the planes that I wanted to find and spot for a while now, ever since they introduced them earlier this year. So. Dario, how is Argentina? Is it warming up? Welcome into Pip's Planespotting Live. If you're new to the channel, I encourage you to like and subscribe. We're right into the rush hour here at Salt Lake City. Upwards of 30 departures here in the 3 o'clock hour. Well, we had an inch of rain here on Monday and yesterday, combined inch of rain, so that's good. And then we had a little bit of snow in the mountains. Off to Las Vegas, or Los Angeles, excuse me. That 737 as it takes off. Absolutely, Dario. I 100% agree. Perfect day for spotting. Desert White, he's back. Well, if you missed the A330 and the A330, they were right at the beginning of the broadcast to Paris and London, but we still got the cargoes coming in the 5 o'clock hour. Well, that sounds like really close spotting, Flair. Sounds like I need to get over to Ottawa. Yep, it was right at the beginning, Desert White. Probably within the first 20 minutes. Thank you for that like. Is a Southwest 737 taking off. Thanks so much for the like, and welcome in everybody to Pip's Planespotting Live from Salt Lake City. 406 locally here. 2206 Zulu. Boy, it's been nonstop. I keep meaning to pull up the weather, so haven't had a chance with the METAR. So if somebody wants to pull up the METAR and post it, Frontier A320, the Neo. Looks like it is a deer, Dario, a deer. That's correct. Yep. Oh, the new livery. I like the new livery for WestJet. Big fan of it. Big fan of it. Got an arrival on runway 35. Looks like an Airbus A321 or A320. I agree, Gregory. Greg, how's the weather out in Tennessee? What are we looking at? Are we getting some good fall colors there? You had a dream last night, ERB? Was it aviation related? All right, our next departure looks like it will be Delta 2748 to Las Vegas. They had to sit for a few minutes on an A321. Uh-oh, a nightmare. That's not good. I hope it wasn't about me. Still waiting on the colors, huh? DFW, you hit it right on the head. Thank you for the like, by the way, and for everybody tuning in. Pips Planespotting Live. This aircraft departing to Las Vegas. That's funny, DFW. ERB, that's funny. Okay, ERB, let me ask you, is it just the green one, or do you not like Condor's new liveries with their stripes, any of the colors? Flair, once in a while, we'll get a rare Delta 737 700 or a United 737 700. Meanwhile, Southwest will fly a mixture of 737 700s here. Yeah. Yep. No delay for that Airbus A319 right behind company traffic departing. And they have been nonstop. They're in a hurry, and ATC is in a hurry. And thank you for that like, Pips Planespotting Live. Greg, thank you so much. That's very generous of you. Greg, you are a fine human being, and you are very welcome. Glad to bring it to you. Glad you are always able to join us. Thank you so much. We'll have to get out to Tennessee, too. Nashville has a good plane spotting area. I do love my Dash 8s, Flare 318. Absolutely, Louis. Greg is a gentleman and a scholar, and we really appreciate his support, and we're glad to bring it, the coverage and any of his questions. We always appreciate Greg's questions. In fact, I love questions, so yeah, keep them coming. Next up will be SkyWest 3808 from Salt Lake City to Missoula. Ready to roll. Yeah, DFW? Oh, well, then you know. You know for sure. It's true, because it's kind of far away. Thank you for that like and the support. Flair, you're rolling with the Air Canada Dash 8. They're popular in Ottawa, the capital of Canada. Hey, Flair, I have an interesting question. They're in Ottawa. Do they have the Royal Canadian Air Force A330 that Justin Trudeau flies? All right, ERB, feed that dog. It's got a Learjet landing on runway 35 with the United Express E175 headed off to San Francisco. Kevin, you're exactly right. I do need to come to DFW, and you know what? I may just move there, potentially by the end of the year. You got, Kevin, you got a lot of nice American aircraft. You also, of course, have, you've got Finnair and Ryanair of Canada. Oh, my. Thank you for everybody joining in. Pip's Planespotting Live. United Express taking off on their E175. Yeah, Kevin, I do want to get back to DFW. Of course, you got the A380 from British Airways. Then you've got Finnair, Turkish Airlines, Iberia, Qantas, Lufthansa, Japan Air, Korean Air, Emirates, Qatar. Yeah, definitely want to get back. Hey, Louie, good to see you, man. Get some rest. We'll see you. Thank you, as always, for being a key contributor and a moderator. Take care. Ooh, 767 to Ottawa. The extra headset. I'll think about it, DFW. Looks like we get a 737 MAX landing on runway 35 here for Southwest Airlines. 2 runways on this side of Salt Lake City Airport and one on the west side. That is correct. Desert Dwight. Yeah. They had plans originally. You know, it's funny because they had plans originally to do both the Tokyo or Portland Haneda, Tokyo Haneda, and then also a Portland to Incheon. But yeah, they're giving it up. And so now that slot is being, I think Delta might, I know United is trying to get a slot in Haneda for Houston and then also Guam, perhaps, is what I read. But yeah, that is correct. $16.50. ETA 1650. All right. It should be coming, if it is an intermountain flight, it'll be coming in on runway 35. I'll check and see if I can catch it, Trey. No, they're trying to add it, or maybe to Narita. I can't remember. That's right. They should have given it to Salt Lake City. Amen. You should be on the board there, Desert Dwight. All right. Finally, after all that action, it was pretty much 30 minutes nonstop. After all that, you can finally get a METAR in current weather conditions. Busy, like we always talk about, 3 o'clock, 4:30. Busiest here in Salt Lake City, and it lives up to that. We'll have some departures, and then the cargo arrivals in the 5 o'clock hour. All right, everybody who logged on to Pips Planespotting Live, encourage you to like and subscribe and give the old thumbs up. Thank you, DFW. All right, so we're trying to catch. Let's go back to Trey. November 481 Hotel Charlie. Thank you for that like. Intermountain flight. All right. Let's see. Well, Trey, I'll keep a close eye out for it. I have most likely it'll land on runway 35 if I had to guess. So. Departing or landing. Nice Global Express there. Sharp plane. You got a Dassault and then a Global Express. Very cool. Yeah, Dario, I agree. Global's pretty sharp. I do like the Dassault, though. I'll give the edge just because it has a third engine. Flair, you are busy over there in Ottawa. You got play-by-play. Like it. That is downtown Salt Lake City. Ah, cool. Very cool, Dario. Yeah, that Global Express came in from Orange County, so Southern California. Ah, they must have had the old wind change, Desert Dwight. You think? The old wind change? Thanks so much for the support today. Really appreciate it. So glad to have everybody on board. Giving you an update. We've got a little break in the action, but I see Dallas Delta 1202 is about 20 minutes late at 4:45. Otherwise, everything is on schedule. Delta 4253, the non-rev special, CRJ 900 from St. George. Yeah, Carolina. I was listening to you last night, and yeah, I totally understand. Um, but I do like the parking garage there in RDU. Two Porter Dash 8s. Awesome. All right, so we got Delta 1309 as well from St. Louis on an Airbus A320. And then Delta 1115 in about a half hour from Orlando. Delta 2149 is delayed by 20 minutes from Nashville. Looks like we got a Gulfstream 450 about 20 minutes out. All right, so Trey, I got your Beechcraft here, your life flight from Rifle, Colorado. I've actually been to Rifle. Also, Spirit 1790, an old Airbus A320. It's about a half hour out. So it looks like we've got a lot of arrivals, about a half hour out. There we just saw Dassault 2000 take off, drop off their people. Our cargo, our MD-11 is scheduled to arrive in about a half hour from Memphis. That is FedEx 945 Heavy on an MD-11. Then about 20 minutes from that, then is FedEx 3778 from Indianapolis. Behind them will be UPS 2844 on a 767, and then 2846 on a 757 from Boise. We'll have some departures in there as well. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll even get the ATR 72, the Empire Airlines from Boise or from Idaho Falls. That would be a lot of fun. I did not catch any of the Apaches. Sorry, Carolina, I did not. Yeah, and I know what you mean about the sun. So, and I know you work, so it's usually in the afternoon. So the best time to spot from the deck is either if they close five left for some reason and only five rights open, or you spot in the morning when the sun is in the east. So I hear you on that one. So I appreciate what you do, though. Can't wait to get out there again. Actually, I have an old girlfriend in Greensboro, so this might be out there. There we see, there we see an E175. Plus, got to check out the Boom Supersonic Factory in Greensboro. And probably the best taco shop I've ever been to is in Greensboro. I got to remember what it's called, but it's right downtown. Not Greenville, Greensboro, North Carolina. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. So Carolina, I know they're building a new runway. So how are they going to do that? Are they replacing one? Are they closing one? I can't remember how they're going to do that, but I know it's supposed to be longer. So is five right being torn up? Five right, 23 left, or how are they going to do that? I forgot. We're talking with Carolina Aviation. That's just in the chat here about RDU, Raleigh Durham. A lot of exciting things going out there on the East Coast. Ooh, E195 old school. Flare 318. If it's not an E2, who's flying? Is it at Air Canada? Not too many. Or is it JetBlue? All right. So SkyWest 3960 is at the beginning of the runway here, headed to Great Falls, Montana. Thanks so much for everybody tuning in and likes and the support. Okay. All right. Got it. That makes sense. Thanks, Carolina. Appreciate that. I just think it's interesting. One of the most interesting things is how expensive runways cost. I mean, that was the runway was like $1 billion, I think they said. That's a smart move on their part to make taxiway and a new runway. So I don't know why they don't make like 5 right, 10,000 feet either. What do I know? United, huh? The yeah. Well, remember ERB. The Flying Pencils are, I believe they are predominantly back in Atlanta after the summer travel season. Yeah, and the A220s have kind of been sparse. I would agree with that. I don't know if they moved them out to other places, but that's a good observation. Okay, so they're doing a whole new configuration, Carolina. Whole bunch of action going on. Well, here in Salt Lake City, they're just finishing up these final gates of the A concourse, and then the A concourse will be entirely done. Done, no more. So then they'll just work on the B concourse, and then that should be finished in 2025. The underground walkway for Desert Dwight and us local yokels will be complete next year. When, I don't know. You know, that very well could be ERB. I know Breeze has had issues with the engines as well. Breeze, of course, flies out of Provo, which is about 40 minutes south of here. Yeah. Kevin, I have been to SFO a couple of times, but never streamed. But that is on the to-do list. I do love hanging out, staying by like the Marriott or the Westin, and then just being right there across from the park to Planespot. That's right, the new Delta Club. Yeah, in Desert Dwight, somebody recommended that I do. I've never been in the Sky Club here in A concourse, but they said I should do a stream from like, I guess there's a viewing area. Is that true? Well, and Carolina, you have the benefit of two airlines that operate the 220 that fly there. Actually, three, because you have Delta, you have JetBlue, and you also have Breeze. So, and Breeze is doing a lot of. I know they do to Los Angeles, so Transcon, and yeah, pretty awesome. Thank you for that like. Yeah, I know you mentioned that about New Orleans. That's funny. A brand new airport was such a small club. Um, didn't they jack up the price too for yearly memberships? The old Max 8. Saw a few Max 8 up in Vancouver. Oh, and Sao Paulo. Sweet. That's pretty cool. If you're new to the channel, I encourage you to like and subscribe. Looks like we got the Gulfstream 450 landing on runway 34 right, just around the corner. Up to 40 likes. Thank you so much. Yeah, interesting, Desert Dwight. By the way, did you see that the CEO of Delta said the new medallion status was the new rules are a little overkill? So they're refining them. I agree. I agree, ERB. No, people were not happy at all. It was like instant outrage. Flair Air Canada does. No, that's not true, DFW. Air Canada does. It is on a seasonal basis, though. And I can never catch it. It's usually in the morning or late at night. It's not year round, though. I know. Yeah, sorry. Don't mean to cut you off there, DFW, but they do. It's this Air Canada does a seasonal because I saw an A220 here early in the morning. It's either late at night or early in the morning that they fly in and fly out. So next up, Delta 1202, Airbus A319, that delayed flight from Dallas. And then we've got a Pilatus PC-12. Yeah, I know. I haven't been able to catch it on the stream. It's frustrating. Yeah, it's a great thumbnail. And Flair's thumbnail was great too. So yeah, great work by you guys. Flair 318 and DFW doing great work on thumbnails, singularities too. Wow, spelled like that, huh? Very cool. Northland G, another premium founding member of the Premium Economy Club. What's up? Well, I'm just grateful for you guys tuning in, people like you. I'm trying working hard here. Jamshed, what's up? Yeah, don't be shy. Make sure and hit that like button, the thumbs up. Northland G, Jamshed, welcome back. Hello, hello. From the East Coast, Northland G. Northland G, you're almost in time here, 5 o'clock hour when the cargoes come. We're expecting 4 of them. Yep, got the wrench, got some moderators rolling. Jamshed, how is San Antonio? 60 degrees today we're at, and I'm in the shade, so I'm actually wearing a jacket. It's a little chilly. Yeah, Legion. And then United placed a huge order yesterday for Dreamliners and A321s. It's humid as AF. Jam said, I'm sorry, my friends. All right, TRB back in 15. 94 degrees. Also, did you see that Porter Airlines is going to start flying from San Francisco or from Toronto to San Francisco and Los Angeles on their Embraer E2? That's exciting. And a little shout out to the small little city, capital city in West Virginia of Charleston. They started twice weekly flights on Breeze Airways to Tampa today. So they do twice a week to Tampa. So Breeze Airways is flying from Charleston to Tampa. They also fly to Orlando. Check that out. Coming in hot. All right, arriving, we've got a Gulfstream 280 to us. And then behind them will be United 1396 on an Airbus A320. Then our MD-11. It's about 10 minutes out. No, DFW for right now, they're pretty good. I will take the rotation of about 3. So yeah, I'll probably rotate between flares and also singularities. So the old Gulfstream G280. And if you're new to the channel, don't be shy. Say hi and hit that. We sure would appreciate it. And I'll ask nicely, please, if you could hit that like button if you enjoy the coverage. Smooth landing there by that G280. Never been a big fan of the G280 because it looks so different from the rest of the Gulfstream fleet. Think it looks slick? All right. Just doesn't have the normal. All right. It looks like our Beechcraft life flight is a little delayed here. About 5:20 now. It shows. Exactly, Northland G. Yeah, that's one of the things for sure. TJS, thanks so much. Appreciate that. Thanks for the like. And if you like what you see, appreciate the thumbs up and we'd appreciate it, please. And yeah, Salt Lake's got some great views. It looks much better when the mountains are covered with snow, too. A big car crash. Uh-oh, thanks for that. Thumbs up. Yeah, and subscribing is the best way you'll know when and where we're broadcasting from next. So here in Salt Lake City, though, is our home base. Man, you got a full day of action there with Flair 318, one of our founding premium economy members, along with Justin Allen and Northland G, who've joined today. I haven't seen Andy Taylor in a while, and thank you for the like. All right, that Cessna's got to get off the runway as United is coming in for a landing. And you can also support the channel if you'd like to join one of the premium economy or the ultimate economy or first class baby. Premium economy, just 99 cents a month to support the channel. Greg was kind enough to, Gregory Worth, kind enough to give us a super chat today. Appreciate him. United Airbus on final for runway 34 right. And behind them is our MD-11. So yeah, we got our United arrival and then FedEx MD-11. Too bad Chaotic Bean's not here. DFW. The fun facts. Our Airbus A320. Soft and easy right there. Oh. Look at you, Knowledgeum, DFW Planespotters, the knowledge man. Yeah, Salt Lake, the Great Salt Lake is massive. And it used to be bigger. And it smells. That's the other thing about the Great Salt Lake is it smells. Our MD-11. Desert Dwight. You sure about that? All right, fair enough. That is a smooth landing there. Precise. Yep, you caught it, Dario. DFW, that's true. Yeah, first Kentucky Fried Chicken was in Salt Lake. Yep. That is accurate. Thank you for the like. I think the like was probably for that smooth MD-11 landing right there, but we'll take it anyways. Oh, yeah, that's true. I'm trying to convince my friend Desert Dwight to do it. Maybe I can get one of the Wasatch Wingmen, some of the kids, high schoolers who do photos at Hill Air Force Base. It's true. Very true. That's not true. All right, next up for runway 34 right is Delta 1115 from Orlando on an Airbus A321A. Followed behind them is Delta 526 from Atlanta on an Airbus A321. Yeah, FedEx all the way down to the end. That's where the cargo. Yeah, they had the approval. Jamshed, the FedEx had approval to roll all the way down to the end of the runway there, where the cargo parking is. So, yep. Most definitely the 800. I like how the wingtips are designed and the engine cowl, the serrations on the backside. Yep. What about you, DFW? How about A350 or Dreamliner? Definitely the passenger version. Cargo version of the 800 just kind of looks like lonely. It's true. You see a lot of those cargo ones there in DFW for sure. Only a handful of locations still have the passenger roaming. So we got back-to-back A321s landing. That is correct. Jamshed, yeah, they're starting to use the A330 now. That is 100% accurate. So I guess we'll need to go back to Cincinnati, update things. We were in Cincinnati in August or late July. Yep. Catch the A330. DHL, it's funny because DHL already uses the A330 as well. So, yeah, just joining the club. And welcome in. If you're just joining us, Pips Planespotting Live. We are here in Salt Lake City. Thank you for the thumbs up. And if you're new, encourage you to subscribe. First class suites. I was reading about that. In fact, yesterday, Jamshed, and I've Paris, I think, has the A350 for Japan Air, and I'd love to catch them. I haven't. The only thing I've seen from Japan Airlines is either the Dreamliner or the 777 over here in the States. Speaking of Hawaiian Airlines, I believe they are introducing the Dreamliner next month. I'll have to confirm that, though. Almost 5 o'clock. Time for a new METAR. And give me a moment here. Get you the current conditions. He's back. Pals and Rose. Not quite rush hour. Rush hour is Salt Lake. It's about the 30th busiest airport. All right, Flair 318. Thanks so much for stopping by and sharing the Ottawa action. Typically, the busiest times in Salt Lake City are between 3 and 5, 8:30 to 10:30, and then late at night from about 9 p.m. to 11. But there's still pretty good action here. All right, thanks for that, METAR DFW. So light winds out of the north, 10 statute miles. Few clouds at 4,700, scattered at 7,500, and altimeter of 30.25. Air is light today. Good job, DFW. Share that group. Yeah, it's a chance for you to share your aviation photos. All right, looks like our next arrival will be UPS 2846 on a 757 ERB, flying pencil. Yeah, Carolina. I get that most out of anything when I do this stream. It's like, man, what a view! Man, what a view! Yeah. So it is probably the best view for plane spotting for sure. Um, yeah, and it looks fantastic when it snows. Yep, flying pencil. I think it's headed towards a CRB. Trying to see what else is to the south. Looks like Delta 2149 from Nashville is inbound. And then behind them is FedEx 3778, another 757 ERB from Indianapolis. So 2 flying pencils. That'll be in the next 10 minutes. All right, we got Dario approved for Pip's Plane Spotting Pals, so he can post his photos from Argentina. Thanks, Dario. And thank you for everyone joining in. Pip's Plane Spotting Live from Salt Lake City. Yes, you're welcome. Of course, we're glad to have you. Glad you could join the group because I know, Dario, you have some great photos you share. Avianca had the 757. Ah, I was not aware of that ERB. Yeah, rush hour at SLC and Rose. Glad to hear that. Well, we try and catch rush hour, so we've been on the air for about 2 hours. And 3 to 4 was nonstop. Maybe I'll try in the morning tomorrow. All right. Trey, thanks for the heads up on that. Appreciate it. Keep an eye. D-Beast, I've got one plane arriving just in a minute. I see it with my own eyes looking to the south. There it is. Flying pencil alert. I think I have a sounder for it. I should just do that every time. A nice picture, huh? I'll have to get a nice picture sometime for you, ERB. Send it over to you. Yeah, Enrose, it is fairly big. They had to build it on the existing property. So they used a lot of the same land. It's more consolidated. There's instead of like 4 or 5 different concourses, there's now 2 that are really long. So there are 2 concourses right now. There's an A concourse that's almost finished completely. That's about a mile long, and then the B concourse will be done in 2025. And so there are 2 really long concourses that are connected by underground walking tunnels. Great question. Thanks for that like and welcome in everybody. Pips Planespotting Live. Delta 2149 inbound from Nashville. I know, DFW. I tried to convince them otherwise, but they're like, nope. Thank you for that like. Welcome in. If you're new to the channel, encourage you to subscribe and like. Airplane Chuck. Great question. The plans currently only have the 2 concourses, no additional runways. We do have 3 runways that are actively in use. However, there is strong talk that there will be a C concourse that could be done by 2027, but they have not committed to that yet. There is space for a C concourse, but they have not committed to that. So right now it's just the A and B concourses. And Rose, yeah, I can. The A concourse on this side is kind of covered by a bridge. Sometimes I do a broadcast on the west side where you can see more of the planes. So yes, I will make sure and do that. Yeah, I would agree with that, DFW. I think we're good on runways for now. I do think we need another concourse, though. So, Anrose, these gates, in fact, they are almost ready to be used. They're going to be unveiled in a couple of weeks, and then the A concourse will be complete. Awesome, Dario. Thank you so much for that post. Now, yeah, the ones that you can see, they're going to be unveiled in a couple of weeks, and then they'll have planes in them. All right. FedEx 3778. Next, another flying pencil ERB. So we'll turn the camera to the south. Kevin, I have not been fortunate enough to stream in JFK, but I would love to. I have made it to JFK and plane spotted from Bayside Park, I want to say. Yes, Airplane Chuck, all the gates are kept together. They're all in numerical order. So there's 2 concourses. One is an A and one is a B. So that's it. You either have a choice between your gate is in the A's, like A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, or B. And there's about 40 gates per each concourse. Thanks so much for the like and tuning in and subscribing. Yeah, JFK is definitely on the to-do list, Kevin. Quite frankly, a lot of airports are. I was in Portland a couple weeks ago, which was awesome. All right, Trey, if you're still here, I've got Medevac final from Rifle, Colorado. That'll be next. Richard, good evening. Just past midnight. Yes, thank you so much. Glad you're still up. Thanks so much for saying hi. Yep. DTW, Dulles, Denver. Yep. This is kind of very similar. Salt Lake is kind of similar to Denver because Denver's got those 3 long concourses. And kind of Dulles is kind of the same way. The difference is they have trains from the concourses. Salt Lake does not. There is plans. Awesome, Trey, to eventually have trains. That's right, Greg. And I don't know if you've been with us for a while, Greg, but I don't know if you ever caught when there's snow on the mountains, and that's a really beautiful sight. That is an absolutely beautiful sight. Yeah. All right. We are rolling here on runway 34 right. The jumping jack offer still stands, D Beast. All right. Well, I will consider that. I need to get back in shape, so that definitely is encouraging. All right, Trey. We're going final. A little bump there for that King Air, but nicely done for Life Flight. Yeah, Greg, I appreciate that. You got it, Trey. Thank you, sir. See, this is good because I can also provide if it's bad weather, weather reports. So you got it. Yeah, and Rose, DFW is in fact a big Delta hub. I believe it's second or third behind Atlanta. It's growing, and Delta controls the majority of the gates here. I would say probably 70-75% of the traffic is Delta. Yes, Greg, I would agree with that too. Thank you for the like. Yes, TJS. There are military planes, in fact. Let me scan over to the Utah Air National Guard hangars. So the Utah Air National Guard is based here at Salt Lake City. These will all be KC-135 tanker refueling tankers. I do live near Hill Air Force Base. So I've done one stream there, and maybe I'll do another stream at Hill Air Force Base just to the north of the arriving runway. It's just tough to predict when they're going to land. Did I say DFW is? No. It used to be many years ago. It used to be a hub of Delta, but no, I apologize. Atlanta, behind Atlanta. An A380 has actually landed here, Ann Rose. Back, I want to say about 10, 12 years ago, there was an A380 Air France that diverted here due to a possible terrorist threat and landed here. Yeah, I don't know if there are no dual gates for an A380 here at Salt Lake City. I'm 90% sure on that. All right, DB, sorry, I saw your message there. Atlanta was still Delta. Northwest was in Minneapolis, Memphis. Continental was in Houston and Newark, and also I think Los Angeles as well. And Rose, it's funny you mentioned the A350. I hear, not currently, they do the A330 out of Salt Lake City, but I hear that the A350 is coming in December, if I'm correct, DFW. Is that right? All right, DBs, would you rather never be able to be on a plane again or never ride in a car or bus or four-wheel drive? I'd probably say I'd be okay never riding in a car or bus or four-wheel drive. There you go, DFW. Good man. Caesar. Yeah, they do. I actually saw an A220 Caesar during the summertime here. Usually you are correct, but I did see an A220 here during the summer, and I have photo proof of it. I should actually put that up on our Facebook page, Pip's Planespotting Pals. Thanks so much. With my bike, you didn't say train either. You said nothing about train, so I'll just take the train. Southwest 799 inbound from Las Vegas. Yes, I agree, Ann Rose. You are a part of a growing contingent. Caesar, yeah, thanks for the like and subscribing. The camera that I'm currently using is a Canon R7. And I have a 55-250 lens. My laptop is a MacBook Pro, almost a 50. Unbelievable today. Great crowd. And yeah, so my laptop is a MacBook Pro. My camera is a Canon R7 with a 55-250 lens. It is, in fact, a 737-700 from Southwest Airlines. That was a quick stop. Light flight from Las Vegas. Any United here? I believe they have all departed, but will be back later this evening. You're right, and Rose. It does get busy over there, and we will go over there on the west side. I like this side in the afternoon sometimes because the sun's not right in my face. But we will get over there for you. I don't think I'll be back later this evening, DFW. But 50, we had 50 likes. Unbelievable. Thank you so much, everyone. Unbelievable. Wow, thank you so much. Chaotic Bean, what's up? Dude, you missed your MD-11 from FedEx 51. Thank you. Yes, great recommendation, Caesar. Great recommendation. The challenge here is the closest airports are about 300 plus miles away. So I could either go to Boise, which I've been to, Denver, or Las Vegas. So, yeah. I don't think I'll head over to the other side unless you guys want me to head to the other side. I might have to stop the broadcast and restart it again if you want us to. No more dancing. I can't do it. To get to the other side, I'd probably have to stop the broadcast. Do this stanky leg. All right, our next inbound will be Southwest 481 from San Diego. I think they're going to route them to runway 34 right. Can they do jumping jacks and yeah, cyclist. We do. Yeah. Thanks so much for liking and subscribing. It is, yeah, we have the Utah Air National Guard, which hosts their KC 135s here. So you can see that is the tanker that we have here, the Utah National Guard. Thanks so much for that like. All right. So you can see the jets there. So we have a request from Ann Rose to check out the west side. Here's the problem with that, Ann Rose, that it's about to be empty because a lot of those departures will leave the gates in the next half hour. So I promise you that we will get over there, though. Oh, we have a KLM request, huh? All right, all right, all right, all right. Here's the deal. KLM is delayed till about 7:15, and it usually arrives on the west side. Yeah, I love Minneapolis DBs. I've said that several times. It's just a matter of flying there. It's expensive from Salt Lake. There's only Delta nonstop. Otherwise, you got to go through uh, Southwest or Denver, and even then, or United, and that's expensive too. Copy that, Caesar. Thanks for the report. All righty. I could live there. I haven't heard back from Endeavor yet, though. Be taking off on the west side departure. All right, here's the deal. I'm feeling generous today, so I can do this. If, I don't know. If one of you, just one of you, I applied, I had the interview, the self recorded interview last week. If one of you send a super chat for $1, I will pack up. I will restart the stream in about 15 minutes and I'll go over to the west side. But I need only one person to donate $1 for that to happen because I brought my generator today. Yeah, I don't know if we want key lime chaotic bean. So yeah, I've got a little time left on this battery. So in the time that we have left, if one person donates $1, I'll go over to the west side and see if we can catch KLM this evening. And I applied to Endeavor like 3 weeks ago, did the self-recorded interview last week, and haven't heard back. Then took the Southwest test today. Yeah, DFW, I would probably say you're right on that. Okay, then it has to be $5. All right, D Beast. Okay, everyone. I'm going to shut down and I'm going to the west side. I will see you in 15 minutes. Thanks to D Beast. Everybody else is welcome to contribute, but give it up for D Beast for contributing. I will restart a new stream from the west side. Here to stay. Here's $2 to stay on the east side. oh, DB says he wants to be on the east side. All right. D Beast doesn't want to leave. Copy that, Kevin. Well, I'm still here. D Beast. I would agree with that, DFW. Somebody has to go above $1.99. And I see our Beach 99 from Eli, Nevada. Thanks for that like. I see the Beach 99 in the distance. And I've got an Airbus A321 from Delta getting ready to depart. Yeah, it is a great view. Thank you for that like and the support. Getting ready for the departures. And then for you veterans, you know that 6 o'clock hour is a little slow here. So we'll turn to the I hope D Beast didn't scare Ray and Rose because the east side. Look at that classic beach. Ah, D Beast, you're the man. Ah, I'm sorry to hear that. Thanks so much for your contribution. It's very generous of you. I am sorry to you hear that. I hope, obviously, it's tough, man. Well, here we are to support you, though. here on the east side. And we're here to bring joy into your life. That's actually what we're here to do. You're a good man, D Beast. And we can distract you and support you with the Airbus A321. And for those who are new to the channel, thank you so much for your support and subscribing and liking I Am Pip. And try and welcome everyone. And if you do want to support the channel, you can do so via Super Chat, Super Like, or our membership for just 99 cents. Premium Economy, $4.99 for Ultimate Economy, and First Class Baby is $9.99. Yeah, MSP does get the 350 from Seoul, Korea. Yep. Nope, you're right. Salt Lake is not appreciated because they're getting Aer Lingus back, Air France back next year, and then Lufthansa. Yep. It's true. And DB, did you see this? Kuwait Air, like an A340 landed in Minneapolis, and then the Etihad charter. All right, next up on the departure side of things is SkyWest 4129. Yeah, I'm jealous. Minneapolis is a good airport, but so is Salt Lake City, and we need some love down here. It's true. Our next arrival looks like it's going to be Southwest 2458 from Burbank, 737-700. SkyWest 4129 ready to head down to Albuquerque, New Mexico. I believe it's about Balloon Festival time in Albuquerque. Or am I thinking of the wrong month? I know it's in the fall sometime. Yeah, Minneapolis sounds great. And so does DFW, DFW. This is not a competition. Great broadcast today with everybody tuning in. Our premium economy members, Flair 318, Justin Allen, Northland G, D Beast has contributed, Gregory Worth has contributed. Really nice new people we've met. Cargo Lux, yeah, agreed. Here we go after Albuquerque. I like it, ERB. I'm a fan. Again, worth mentioning the premium economy membership recognition, just 99 cents a month. That's it. Hey, Desert Rose Marcy, how you doing? How was the doctor's appointment? Any luck in getting something for the arthritis? Yeah, the Sun Country invasion. It is a nice day. It's cool. It's about 60 degrees, but sunny and a beautiful day. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. That's no fun, Marcy Lynn. Thanks for the like and tuning in. Hopefully, we can bring you some joy. It's been a good broadcast today. And if you're new to the channel, I encourage you to say hi, don't be shy, and hit the old thumbs up button and subscribe. Thank you so much. Here's our arrival from Burbank, California, on the Southwest 737-700. Oh, I'll keep that in mind, Marcy. I'll keep a close eye. Agreed, ERB. Agreed. Yep, TGS, you're right. I like Salt Lake, all right. DFW sometimes gets carried away. Next arrival, scheduled to be, looks like Spirit 423 from Las Vegas on an Airbus A320. And we have our UPS 2440 or 2844 from Louisville to Salt Lake City on a 767. About 15 minutes out. Well, we're in Salt Lake City and we have the best scenery, so we got that, and we'll get there soon enough. Remember, we're Salt Lake City is all the talk here in Salt Lake City is about the Olympics in 2030, about bidding for the Olympics in 2030. Huh, interesting, Marcy Lynn. Keep an eye out for it. Yep, east side. It's true. Yeah, I haven't seen Andy Taylor for a while, ERB. I know he's been busy with work. So, yeah, our next two arrivals will be most likely Spirit 423 from Las Vegas, Airbus A320, and then it's UPS 2844, the 767. That was pointed out by Kevin Kelly, which we appreciate. Yeah, Salt Lake really wants to bid for it. I saw Daniel earlier, ERB. I know he's probably working in the afternoons. So ATC audio we are listening to is 119.05. That is the tower frequency for runway 34 right, which we're monitoring as well as runway 35. So, hey, Deborah K, West Jordan. All right. So, Deborah K, the question is, do you enjoy being under the flight path? That is the question. You love it? Oh, good. I'm sure you can probably take some good photos being right over it. I'm glad to hear that. That would be nice. It is. It absolutely is. Cyclist. In fact, maybe one day what I need to do is so if you look at the very top of the mountain, I'm going to zoom in here real quick. I'm going to zoom in here real quick. If you look right there at those buildings near the top of the mountain or the top of the hill, that's the University of Utah. And you can actually, on a clear day, see the planes landing from there. So yeah, that's a good one. And also cyclist, I did a video a couple weeks ago from Reno where I climbed on top of a mountain, did plane spotting, and had some spectacular views. Thank you for the like, and if you're new to the channel, don't be shy. Say hi, just like Deborah K did. Glad to have her, and encourage you to give the old thumbs up. From Salt Lake City, ERB, we got a baby bus alert. Baby bus alert. DFW, you're right. It does have a lot of haze and pollution. And not only that, yeah, so cyclists, as the snow comes, it becomes even more beautiful when we're doing plane spotting here. The football field, yeah, okay. I will show you TJS right after this Airbus lands, this Spirit Airbus lands. Thanks for everybody tuning in. Yep, the yellow banana. You got it, Marcy. There she is. That kind of floated down there. All right. So TJ asked a question about where's the football stadium. I'm assuming you mean for the University of Utah. If you look, okay, so there are two buildings. Okay, it's tough to see. There it is. Okay, so if you can look, TJS and everybody, so there's the camera just about center on the screen. You'll see in the back there, there's that little in the distance. There's that little tall, skinny building. It's got a U on it. If you can see in the back in the foreground on the hill, if you can see that behind on the hill, in between those two glass buildings, that is Rice Eccles Stadium. So it's further than you think it is from downtown. It's about 5 miles. Yep, that's where Rice Eccles Stadium is. That's where the Utah Utes play. So thank you for the like and the support. I don't know. Could be, though, DFW. I only know him as Jet Dispatcher. You got it, TJS. Happy to help. All right, so our baby bus is departing, and I'm going to turn the camera to the south to get a look at our UPS arrival from Louisville. Well, I may know his name, but don't know him. Copy that. It's definitely a heavy 767. That's for sure. Deborah K. I didn't know that. I didn't know the Utah National Guard was over there with their helicopters. But now I'll have to check that out. Thank you for sharing that. I have to drive down there to South Valley Regional. So our Airbus right there is waiting to depart. That is, let me give you the number on it. It is Delta 1685. And behind them is Delta 543 and Airbus A321. And arriving, I don't know if they're waiting for anything or why our A220 is hanging out there. I bet, Deborah K. All right, 543 is going to do a little maneuvering around our A220. It's going to cut short. They're headed off to Atlanta, cutting short. They're taking off. A220. Jet dispatcher, my apologies. My apologies. 1,000 apologies. Sparkling water is preferred, though. Thank you for the like, though. That's pretty awesome, ERB. You are Mr. Pretentious, yes. Yeah, DFW. Looks like Jet Dispatcher is here. Welcome back in, Rose. Yep, still on the east side. DBs, how dare you? What's wrong with LaCroix? The old A2 2300. It is almost 6 o'clock here at Salt Lake City International Airport. There's downtown Salt Lake City, about 60 degrees today. And I am in the shade, so I actually have the jacket on. I did Jet Dispatcher, the Southwest assessment. If you've taken it before, which I think you have, basically the same rotation of questions and the same number, except the amount of time you had to take was severely reduced. So I had 30 minutes to answer 40 questions. Did okay, got a 75. I thought I actually did better than the score. So not too hot, but my hope is that some people didn't get through all the questions or, rush things. So that's my hope. So I'm not a little disappointed in myself, but I thought I did better, but 93 degrees in Phoenix, voluntarily enjoying battery acid, not okay. Strong feelings. Thank you, Jet Dispatcher. Yep. Yeah, one more to 60 ERB. Absolutely. Our next arrival is American 2710 on an Airbus A319. I've got it in my sights. The old 75 degrees. Nice. That's not too bad. That's pretty good weather for playing golf. Jet Dispatcher. Welcome in, everybody, to Pips Planespotting Live. Thank you for the 60th like. ERB, we did it. And if you're new to the channel, I encourage you to like and subscribe. So glad to have everybody on board. Oh, yeah, the air mass thunderstorms. And Jet Dispatcher, you can most definitely speak to why Florida is so bad. People are like, you hate on Florida so much. And I said it's only purely for aviation related reasons. So All right, DBs, good to see you, my friend. Thanks for your support as always. Good to see you, and we're here for you. We'll catch you later. Yeah, that's also all good points, Jet Dispatcher. All good points. Next up here at 6 o'clock hour. Oh, it's time for a METAR check, everyone. Delta 1712, Airbus A320 headed to Chicago. This could be very true. A lot of hard work, DFW. Good work. So we're headed to Chicago with this Airbus A320. Thank you, DFW. So updated METAR, light winds from the north, 7 knots. Greater than 6 visibility, few clouds at 5,000, scattered 7,000. Altimeter is 30.25. Yeah, well, thank you. Thank you. Yes, nice work, though, by UDFW as well as Flare 318. Gives me a few options in Singularity to rotate those thumbnails. And welcome in, everybody. If you're just joining us, Pip's Planespotting Live. Encourage you to like and subscribe. If you're new to the channel, here's the real question, Jet Dispatcher. Have you seen an alligator yet? Not in a zoo. Delta 2746 headed to Cincinnati on a 737-900. Then behind them will be Delta 1353 on a 737-800 headed to Washington Dulles. You saw many alligators in Florida or in Brazil, ERB? Thank you for that like. Yeah, in Brazil for sure. Okay. Yeah, that's what I figured. They would be like near the pond, Jet Dispatcher. Yeah. Yep. That's Greg. That is so true. We all of us who are in the stream who are Salt Lake people, we're always like, we wish we had more airline choices. That's absolutely true. It's just Delta, Delta, Delta. Interesting, ERB. That is true, DFW. But it's a little more expensive to fly out of Salt Lake City, that's for sure. They're the Wasatch Mountains here in Salt Lake City. Interesting, ERB. Thank you for sharing. I got to talk to my parents about my Portuguese. All right, we're getting the ATR. Woo! All right, so our ATR is on final from Idaho Falls, an ATR 72, Empire Airlines. And next is SkyWest 3897 about to depart, waiting on that ATR to land. Behind them will be, it appears to be Southwest 1501 from Phoenix to Salt Lake City. All right, dinner time for DFW. It's about dinner time for me. We'll hold out for a little bit longer. It's been a great day here. We want to thank everybody. Here's our ATR. Delicious. Chewies. Jet Dispatcher. Excellent. All right, Jet Dispatcher, I'm going to ask you a question. Is there any restaurant you miss from Salt Lake City? Because I can't think of one. If I left, I'd be like, maybe Crown Burger, but that's about it. And I don't frequent it enough to like cry too much. Although Crown Burger does sound good. May have to make a stop in Layton. Oh, there's our Colorado Springs. Wildflower Bread Company, huh? R&R, okay. Yeah, I'm surprised they don't have Raising Cane's down there till sooner. Yep, Dario, it takes all kinds to make the cargo system run. you're new to the channel, welcome in. This is Pips Planespotting Live. Encourage you to like and subscribe. Hit the old thumbs up button. And a great day. Thanks to everybody for supporting the channel. Just trying to keep an eye out for our Southwest arrival here shortly. That is correct. Jet Dispatcher Post Malone did design that, and it's like pink, and as you know, it's all over the place. And there's Southwest arrival from Phoenix. Who is there local food? ERB, there's probably the local food would be something called a pastrami burger, where they will take pastrami and put it on top of a burger. That's kind of, I guess that's what I would say the food is here. That or buffets. There are a lot of buffets here. As far as moving, oh yeah, fry sauce. Thank you. The fry sauce, ERB. It's a combination of ketchup and mayo and dill pickle. Yep, fry sauce. Holiday oil. I actually miss holiday oil as well, because there aren't any in the immediate Ogden area there, Jet Dispatcher. Carolina Aviation. I was thinking of moving to potentially Texas. That, of course, with the job. I get a job offer. Chuckarama, yeah. Like I said, the buffets. But the pastrami burger, the Crown Burger was the first ERB. I think you guys just helped me decide what dinner's going to be tonight. Thank you. Yeah, delicious is Dario. It is for sure. We got a 737-800 getting ready to depart. Runway 34 right. Yes, yeah, DFW, Carolina, DFW is gone. I've encouraged them to. I was in Dallas in late July and did one stream there, but definitely want to do that again and again there at Love Field. Agreed. Agreed. All right, our CRJ 200 from Cedar City is arriving right now. Cedar City's about a 4-hour drive, 5-hour drive, and just under a 1-hour flight. Yep, a DB special right here. That's right, Carolina. Best plane ever. Carolina, well done. That's right, the non-rev alternative to St. George. Yes, Cedar City is the non-rev alternative. Yeah, that's from one person in particular, by the way, ERB. Hello, everyone, for joining Pip's Plane Spotting Live. Thanks for coming on. If you're new to the channel, I encourage you to like and subscribe. Ah, I did not know that, Jet Dispatcher. Salt Lake City, downtown Salt Lake City, just 10, 15 minutes away from downtown or from Salt Lake City International Airport. Yeah, I know. You pick up one of those friends and they're with you for life, Jet Dispatcher. Okay, guys, it is decision time. 6 o'clock hour is pretty much wrapped up here from Salt Lake City. Stand by for quick update. Oh, there's a rare aircraft, a Britain Norman B N2B21 Islander. Meanwhile, we got a Pilatus PC-12. Wrapping things up here in Salt Lake City. Got an Airbus A321 headed our way to runway 34 right. Emptying out the west side concourse of Concourse A. Hi to everybody who logged on. Pips Planespotting live from Salt Lake City. Weather's going to warm up a little bit here, so we'll be in the lower 70s by the weekend, it sounds like. Winds out of the north. That A321 is about to depart, 657, Delta 657. Yeah, I know. It's a counterfeit 757 ERB. Delta 657 headed to Detroit, right there. Yep, on the 208s, baby. Jet dispatcher. Yep. It's a rare bird we don't see often. Coming in from Moab. Nice and easy. Tiny little bird. Beauty comes in all sizes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be our last plane for this evening. Our Airbus A321 is headed off to Detroit. I am hungry. And I can't, ever since I've talked about Crown Burger, I can't think of anything else. So I'm going to have to go to Crown Burger. So thanks to everybody who made this broadcast possible today. Our key contributors, D-Beast, Gregory Worth, Louis DeHaan, and premium economy members, Justin Allen, Northland G, Flair 318. Thanks to the slides from Flair 318 and DFW Plane Spotters. Of course, our ultimate economy, or ultimate first class baby goes to, of course, Jet Dispatcher. I'll be happy thanks to all the great people who tuned in today, ERB, and like you. And a great day for plane spotting with plenty more to come. Leftover Panda Express, eh? Well, that should be good. Off to Detroit it goes on an Airbus A321. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day to everybody. Everybody have a fantastic evening here on Pips Planespotting Live, because I love doing this when you guys show up and converse. Will do, Jet Dispatcher. I will keep you in the loop. Thanks to everybody for tuning in. Remember, at Pips Planespotting Live, we do one thing. It's we make your streams come true. Great broadcast today. Thanks for everybody tuning in. Met lots of great new people today and look forward to seeing them in the future. This is Pips Planespotting Live, where your streams come true from Salt Lake City. Good night, everybody. Have a great Wednesday evening and take care of each other. And we will talk to you soon on the next stream. Take care. Thanks, Carolina. We'll see you on yours tomorrow.